Good morning, folks. So, um, I read Genesis 8 multiple times and recorded um, that reading multiple times, but I never felt totally confident in the conclusions I came to and putting it up, and so I didn't put up the follow-up videos I did of that. But I recognized and realized that that's not the point of what I'm doing here. The point is to go through, read these things, these chapters, these books, this book, and to show others how I struggle to work through and make sense out of what this book means to me in my life. Um, Hopefully, so that other people who are doing the same um, might not feel like they're doing it wrong, and that's how it's supposed to go. And so, anyway, I love you guys. I am just going to keep reading, and I'm not going to put so much emphasis on trying to give good commentary because I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy sitting in his bathroom first thing in the morning and reading his Bible. So, um, I hope that's helpful to somebody. So, Genesis chapter 9, repopulating the earth. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all beasts of the earth, and on all beasts or birds in the sky, on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I gave you green plants, I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal, and from each human being too. I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being." Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. As for you, be fruitful and increase in number, multiply on earth and increase upon it. Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, "I now establish my covenant with you, and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant I am making between you and me and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth, and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth." So God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on earth." The sons of Noah. The sons of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These were the three sons of Noah. And from them came the people who were scattered over the whole earth. Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard. When he drank some of its wine, he became drunk, and lay uncovered inside his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked, and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across their shoulders. Then they walked in backward and covered their father's naked body. Their faces were turned the other way, so that they would not see their father naked. When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers." He also said, "Praise be to the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem. May God extend Japheth's territory. May Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be the slave of Japheth." After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Noah lived a total of 950 years, and then he died. So this is interesting because Noah he walked faithfully with God. And what's interesting about that to me, that's the end of this chapter, by the way, is that for the other people mentioned to walk faithfully with God, most of them, they are taken into heaven, right? So we see that they don't die. So Enoch walked faithfully with God, and he was taken into heaven. Adam walked faithfully with God prior to the fall, but he still was taken up to heaven. Jesus, obviously, taken up to heaven, Elijah. But here we see something different. We see that Noah died. And the last story we get about Noah is his being caught in a shameful position. We know that nakedness is associated with shame with the first chapter of Genesis. We see his son, Shem. Oh no, not Shem, I'm sorry. We see his son, Ham, sees his father and sees his father's shame. Right? Noah's in a shameful position. He's uncovered, naked. It's seen by his oldest son. Now, what's interesting is it's not the oldest son that Noah curses. Noah curses the oldest son's child. And I'm curious about whether the oldest son's child, Canaan, is his firstborn. Because something that I realized when I started to read the Bible again was that the firstborn is a symbol of the future. And you can see that recapitulated in a bunch of stories, right? So, the firstborn, well, we'll get there. Again, not trying to focus too much on the commentary, but we see this to me, it means that Noah put a curse on the future of Ham, and the future of Ham is his lineage, and so we see that that's the last thing that Noah does before his death is mentioned. I don't know that that's the last thing that Noah did in his life, but after that we don't see anything. So there's something that's changed about Noah, that his story is no longer the prominent one that it is for this epoch, this period preceding that, and preceding the vineyard and whatnot. So that's a curious thing to me. It's also curious that God gives people dominion over all the animals, but also for food, so long as the blood is drained from it. And so that's interesting to me. And he says that he will surely demand an accounting for the lifeblood, um, for every animal, and for every man. And so we see this emerging emphasis on blood as being sacred. And that's going to become something that never goes away in this book. And it's going to culminate with the blood of Christ and how it is perfectly sacred and it is the perfect sacrifice. But we will see up until then that blood is what almost what God keeps in his register, what he keeps track of, and we'll see that the blood is another way of saying life, and I think that's why it's combined into lifeblood here too. And so, to God, what he keeps track of is life, and those who kill and harm life are from them is demanded an accounting for why that's occurred. And so there's a reverence here that God is commanding people to have for blood and life. So, that said, I don't know what time it is. You know, everybody's going to be getting up here soon because of the time change, and it means people are getting up earlier because their bodies are going to wake up whether their alarm clocks went off. So I don't want to push it too far and leave my kids waiting on us. See how long this chapter is. Okay, I'm just going to stop there. And I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. I love you. Be blessed. And I hope y'all are going to church and giving today to the Lord. All right.